To be honest, it's actually difficult to describe. It's not something I'm used to, so every time it really does hit me. You get goosebumps, you get nervous all over again, and that time you're in the middle of a game. But I mean, it really is an honor. I mean, to have people appreciate the work that that you're doing out there. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to describe, but it really is a blessing. The moment for me, I think, was the captain's wicket. That was a very special moment. I felt like I'd worked hard and I'd sort of figured out a game plan in terms of bowling towards him. So, finally getting that really did mean a lot to me. I don't think thanking him would be enough. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. He moved me from where my cricket had kind of taken a dip, and he brought me to a place where I'm now able to flourish as a sportsman. So, I mean, I think words wouldn't be enough to thank him. It took him 3 years, actually. Yeah, it took him 3 years. He first arrived in my grade 10 year, and he asked me to come to Tux, and there I wasn't hearing it. But then it became amazing how consistently he'd arrive and keep asking just for me, specifically. So then I thought there might be something behind it, but I wanted to see if he really meant it or not. So, I also kind of played hard to get. So, but eventually, in my matric year, I decided, I wanted to further my studies, and he offered me that opportunity and playing cricket at the same time. And then when I arrived here, I honestly didn't know where it was going to go. I was starting from scratch. So, I just thought, just play, do what you can do and as best as you can. And here I am today. I do remember that moment, and it did strike me when eventually I was throwing the ball and I knew he was bowling at the other end. But in the moment of the game, I couldn't really say anything, so it was more internal. But I mean, it really is a dream come true for me as well to be able to bowl with him. It has been a dream of mine since the awards that evening, and just to make my Test debut. Having him at the other end as well. He actually has a lot of knowledge, for a youngster as well. But I mean, he is #1 in the world, so it shows. And yeah, the embrace, it did mean a lot to me as well, because we had been chatting throughout the bowling innings, giving me ideas here and there. And to just see them work out, it really does show that he is a world-class bowler as well. I'd also love this to be a long career. I know many people talk about how injuries have affected me in the past, but I feel like this is a new start. In the past, I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest, and now I've sort of found my feet. I know which path I'm actually going down and the right formula for me as a cricketer. So, I'd also like it to be one of the long careers, and maybe, go down on the honours boards.